Hi, Lilu and Titu. I'm so excited to be on your blog today. I just wanted to answer a couple questions for you.
Quel message voulez-vous transmettre à travers les personnages que sont Ambrose et Bailey? Nous, les trois messages que nous percevons immédiatement sont l'espoir, le courage et la lutte.
Hi, Amy Harmon here. My friends Lilu and Titu wanted to ask me some questions about my book, Nos cachées. They wanted to know if Bailey was inspired by anyone in particular. Yes, actually, Bailey Sheen is inspired by my cousin, Erin Roos, who has Duchenne muscular dystrophy. So Lilu and Titu want to know about the messages in Nos cachées. And there are definitely inspirational messages in this book. My brother went to Iraq. He was a soldier, and it was a hard time for our family, and so I understand those feelings and those emotions that families of soldiers go through. And I also have a family that has muscular dystrophy, so it was very personal to me. And I also believe that that there is always hope and that there always is purpose. And if you look for the silver linings, you'll find them.
Bonjour Amy, donc en France, Nos cachées a été présenté comme un phénomène d'auto-édition. Pourriez-vous nous parler brièvement de ce voyage littéraire?
Making Faces was kind of a self-publishing phenomenon, but actually the book I wrote before Making Faces, before Nos cachées, was called A Different Blue, and that book was really what started my career, I guess. It was my fourth book, but it hit the New York Times bestseller list, and it was really the book that made me famous, I guess.
Vous avez écrit d'autres romans que Nos cachées. Est-ce qu'une traduction de ces romans en français est envisagée actuellement?
Lilu and Titu want to know if there are any other books coming out in France, and the answer is yes. Nos cachées is already out in France, of course, but I have another book coming out in France called Infinity Plus One. And I don't know what the French title will be yet, but it is going to be coming out in France.
Suite à l'engouement que connaît Nos cachées en France, car c'est vrai que c'est un roman dont on entend parler énormément ces derniers temps, qu'on voit un peu partout, est-ce que vous préparez un passage en...
So I don't have a visit to France planned as of yet. I hope I get to come to France. I went to France when I was 18. I was a student in Spain, and we went to San Sebastian, and we would jump on the train and go to France on the weekends. And so it's been a long time. I would love to come back to France, but no plans yet.
Vous faites beaucoup allusion à Shakespeare, vous le citez énormément dans Nos cachées. Est-ce que c'est un de vos auteurs favoris ou bien simplement pourquoi avoir choisi de donner une telle importance, avoir choisi de citer des passages de ses œuvres?
Lilu and Titu, I love Shakespeare. I love him. I always have. I used to go with my mom in the summertime and to the Shakespearean Festival in a little town close to where I grew up, and I would watch those plays, and I love Shakespeare. I don't think there's anyone like him, and I don't know if there ever will be again. He was a master of language, and his thoughts were incredibly intelligent and beautiful, and so it's always fun to use Shakespeare in my books.
Avez-vous un nouveau projet de roman en cours?
The Law of Moses was written in November, and I have another book called The Song of David that is a spin-off from The Law of Moses, and I really, really hope The Law of Moses makes it to France as well as The Song of David, because I think my French readers would love it.
Pouvez-vous dire un petit mot en français pour vos lecteurs?
So I took French in high school, but I'm terrible at it. So I I don't know if I have any French words that I can use. Merci. That's pretty much the only French word I know.
Cerf-volant ou ballon?
So Lilu and Titu want to know kites or balloons, And I probably would have to say exactly what Fern said. I think kites because I don't want to fly away. I want someone to hold on to me. And
Et sinon, vous, crêpes ou pancakes?
crepes or pancakes? Both.